my blurs and nerds, my freaks and geeks, my Saiyans, my Kryptonians, whatever you want to call yourself. Welcome to All In.
2. It's your boy Nix.
It's your boy Dono. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe
Down below. Go ahead and hit that nice size thumbs up.
Yeah.
Hit that bell for all notifications.
Ding, ding, ding.
We are just gonna do a little bit of fancy booking here, people. Tonight, as you are watching this video is dated for Sunday, September 5th. It is in the AM. Nice, beautiful day. And tonight is AEW's All Out event. Most likely and probably their biggest pay-per-view ever, simply because of 6 little letters, CM Punk. However, we got to thinking, do you remember All In? All In was a Janela, right?
God, those boys put on a match.
And we were just thinking, maybe they should do another All In.
Yeah.
Because technically, All In was not an AEW event.
Pretty much when the Bucks and Kenny put their big idea, their big, humongous, smart brains into an event.
And it was amazing. Now, seeing as how these companies, AEW, All Elite Wrestling, Impact, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, seem to all have these relationships together. What if all 4 came together for one big event? So, we're gonna fancy book this thing. We're just gonna run down a few matches of how we would do it. And at the end of this, leave your comments. At the end of this, leave your comments. We wanna know how you would do it. So, to start off, one of the biggest matches that we would do is a 20-man battle royale. 5 names from each promotion. Representing New Japan Pro Wrestling, we have Gabriel Kidd, Jay Lethal, Juice Robinson, Zack Sabre Jr., and Taiji Ishimura. Representing Impact, we got Eric Young, Matt Cardona, Moose, W. Morrissey, aka Big Cass, and Heath Slater.
AEW, Dante Martin, Joey Janela, the Bad Boy, Wardlow, Matt Sydal, and John Silver.
And representing the NWA, we have Chris Adonis, Fred Rosser, JTG, The Pope, and Aaron Stevens. Now, for this match here, the winner of it gets a title shot for the title of their choosing.
Winner takes all.
So they can go after the AEW title, Impact, New Japan Pro, or NWA. If it was me, I got the NWA. That's a beautiful belt.
And AEW.
Yeah.
See that big belt? Oh my God.
Another match we had in mind, the 4 champions from each promotion. Kenny Omega
The cleaner
versus Shinjo Takagi, Christian Cage, and the newly crowned NWA champion, Trevor Murdoch.
Woo!
I just think this would be dope because it'd just be a chance to showcase everyone's champion and prove whose champion is really the best. But we all already know who that is.
Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.
Bang. All right, another match we had in mind. Oh my God.
Jon Moxley and Tanahashi. Imagine that too. For the IWGP US Champ.
That would be an amazing match to see. Just the fact that I want to see that match more than me personally. I want to see that match more than anything in the world. AW, please make that happen. But could you imagine just a stiff match that would? Oh my God.
To be honest, I think they would let Tanahashi with that.
Probably, because he's like the ultimate good guy in Japan. Now, for me, another good match would be a Knockouts Championship matchup between Deonna Purrazzo, Chelsea Green, and for a 3rd competitor, triple threat match, make it Thunder Rosa.
Oh, she's so cool. Oh my God. Thunder Rosa is so cool.
So Thunder Rosa, you pick her winning this whole thing?
Yes. Yes.
I would make the sleeper pick Deonna Purrazzo because a lot of people would sleep on her ability and retain her championship. I definitely don't see Chelsea Green winning. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Hey, bye, Chelsea. So we have a triple threat. We have TJP, the main man. We have Darby Allin, the guy that literally wants to die in the ring. And we have Kota Ibushi, the hard-hitting anime protagonist.
And this would be all for the IWGP Intercontinental title.
I think Kota would retain. I'm sorry, I think Kota would retain.
That match just the sheer amazement of that match would be enough for me. And of course we know who you're picking.
Got it. Either Kota or Darby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. TJP was my guy back when I was like 7 and I still liked WWE, but now WWE's trash. So bye bye.
TJP is still dope though.
Yeah, he's
still an amazing wrestler. For me, an AEW championship match would be Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Jordan Grace. I think this match would be phenomenal. It's the clash of the styles to go with one another, and I believe it would. Yeah, it's a clashing of styles. I'm not talking about the move clash. Anyway, I think it'd be an amazing match to see, and plus we get to see Britt Baker do her thing against other people from other promotions.
CM Punk and Kenta,
the perfecter of the GTS versus the inventor of the GTS.
Imagine that, people. Imagine how stiff it would be. Imagine. No, it wouldn't even be stiff. It would be just amazing, period.
Good. Anyway, moving on. Another good one for me would be absolutely a dope match. Some would say these aren't evenly matched, but I think it'd be a good match to see. I would pick Sami Callihan versus the one and only Kazuchika Okada. Now, I probably butchered his first name, but you know who Okada is.
Yeah, you know who.
Sami Callihan, Okada. Oh my God, that would be nuts. You telling me it would be nuts?
So
a couple of more one-on-one matches we have for you.
Yep. We have Rick Swan and
the Bastard Pac.
Yeah. And we also have Jake something. Yeah, his name is literally Jake something.
I mean, have you seen this guy? He's something. Versus
Brian Cage. His name just sounds scary.
I would just see if the ring would be able to hold these two together, because these two are huge men. Back to the Rick Swan Pac match, I think it would be an incredible match. There's a lot of high flying acrobatics going on. The dudes would really put on a clinic, if I may say so.
Like, and Pac is like a big dude. Yeah. Like, I swear to God, his body just all meat. I bet there's no bone.
I would put up the NWA Tag Team Champions for the women, and I would put the Hex, Allison Kay and Marty Bell, versus Anna Jay and Ty Conti of the Dark Order.
Yep.
It'd just be an amazing match to see, and it'd be a good thing to put some more wrestling women out there to really get their shine on a big platform. Yep. This one right here would be just a match that would probably break me and Donovan as far as our minds.
Motor City Machine Guns.
The Motor City Machine Guns.
That's a tongue twister, okay?
Yeah.
Versus Cero Miedo, the Lucha Bros, baby! Oh my God! Can you imagine that?
That match would be nuts.
That's
it would be
classic.
Insane. And I want it.
My brain couldn't handle it. My brain would just be jiggling around my head. My head would...
Another match of the year caliber match for tag team wrestling would finally be to settle the Bullet Club score. Good Brothers versus G.O.D. Let them fight, let them fight, let them fight. That's all I can tell you right there. Another dope match we would love to see would be Josh Alexander, the X Division champion, versus Tyrus from NWA versus Jay White, and finally Sammy Guevara. Fatal 4-way, the clash of styles. Let them go.
I feel like Sammy Guevara, because I know you're a big Dragon Ball fan. I swear to God, I feel like you would go Ultra Instinct on those jokers. I swear to God.
Yuji Nagada versus Eddie Kingston. After seeing what he did with John Moxley on Dynamite, I think a natural way to have that matches keep going, to keep that feud going, is have him go with Eddie Kingston. And someone will probably get hurt at the very end, which is a-okay for us, people like us who love violent wrestling. And finally, the last match we have in mind, some people would say, maybe he's not in his league, but if we're continuing this push to make this man a premier star in AEW and wrestling period, then let's go ahead and do the big match, Jungle Boy versus Real Osprey. I think it'd really give a chance to have him really show his talent, and plus, who's a bigger babyface right now than Jungle Boy? Nobody.
No one.
And right now, Will Ospreay is on his Conor McGregor's stick. He's a big douchebag right now. I would love to see him take the L, but of course he's not going to.
Almost as the level as Brock. Almost.
But he's not taking that L because there's Will Ospreay. He is one of the best in the world.
I feel like when Will Osprey or Jungle Boy would win, you would just hear zzz, and CM Punk would come out and he would challenge either one of them.
That's just how we feel, people. Leave it down in the comments. How would you book it? All in part 2. Who would you include? Who would you leave out? What matches would you design? As always, people, live to play to win to live, and